Have you ever heard of a congregation that is so large that it outnumbers the entire population of a sovereign nation? I can say that it is larger than the population of United States of America. Imagine 40 crore people coming together to a place which are diverse in taste, but they are united by faith and culture. My name is Lalit Soni and I'm being a witness of a phenomenal event which occurs only once in a lifetime. Welcome to Mahakumbh 2025, the largest religious congregation in the world. Now this time it is important and it is special because it is not just Kumbh, it is Mahakumbh, which actually happens only once in 144 years. Now why it is so important? Why Kumbh is so important? There is a small story I'll tell you. Legend says that years back there was this process which was performed by Devtas and Danavs, Sur and Asur. The process is called the Sagar Manthan or the Samudra Manthan. And out of the Samudra Manthan, results came which are very amazing. Lakshmi, Kuber, Dhanvantri, Kamdhenu, Kalpavriksha, Halahal, and last but not the least, Amrit, the pot of nectar, or you can say the drink of immortality. Now it is Amrit, everyone wanted it. They wanted to be immortal. So Devtas and Danav started to fight over it. The son of the king of gods, that is Indra, the son of Indra, that is Jayant, he actually ran with the pot of nectar. And in the process, he has spelled the few drops on the earth. There are 4 places, you can say that these drops fell, and these 4 places were Nasik, Ujjain, Haridwar and Prayagraj. These are the places where we organized Kumbh. Now why we are talking about it? It is simple because it is part of our syllabus. UPSC GS paper 1, we have Indian heritage and culture, so we are discussing it. So let's start the journey of Mahakumbh 2025. So let's see why we celebrate Mahakumbh and why it is important for us. In this video, we will be talking about all these aspects over here. That is Mahakumbh Mela. We'll be seeing that how UNESCO sees it. We'll be talking about the story of Kumbh Mela. There are various types, that is Purna Kumbh, Ardh Kumbh, Mahakumbh, Magh Kumbh. So we'll be talking about them. Geographical locations of the Kumbh Mela, as I told you, there are 4 places where Kumbh is being held. So we'll be talking about that, and then we'll be talking about the historical evolution, and in the end there will be a practice question. So now let's start. Scheduled to be held from 13th of January to 26th February 2025 in Prayagraj. Now this time the Mahakumbh is happening in Prayagraj. After 144 years in Uttar Pradesh, we are organizing Mahakumbh this time. Now it is a monumental event because, as I told you, it will be drawing more than 40 crore devotees from across the globe. It is the sacred confluence of spirituality, tradition and the cultural heritage will once again reaffirm India's enduring spirit of unity and devotion. When we talk about India, you know that various cultures are basically living over here. Various ethnicities are living over here. But everyone is celebrating this because it is much more than just a religion or culture. Now when we are talking about this Kumbh, it represents a harmonious blend of India's rich culture and the traditional history, advanced organizational capabilities. Now with this particular Mahakumbh or this big congregation of 40 crore people, we are telling the world that we can organize such big events. Now let's move further. Over here we'll be talking about the special features when we are talking about the Sahi Snan. At the heart of it lies Sahi Snan, a ritual bath in the confluence of Ganga, Yamuna and the mythical Saraswati. When we talk about Saraswati, it is a river. Mostly you will be seeing that in Rig Veda it has found mentions 80 times, and generally it is said that it was a river which used to flow in the areas of Indus Valley civilization, and actually it dries up. Okay, it is believed to be cleanse the sins and offer spiritual liberation. Astrologically significant, the Mahakumbh is determined by the rare celestial alignment involving the Sun, Moon and Jupiter. Now there is an important story behind this as well. As I told you, the son of Indra, Jayant, he actually left with the pot of nectar, and these were the bodies, or you can say these were the gods, Surya, Chandra and Brahaspati, even Sunny. They actually went behind him to guard him, to protect him. And that is why their alignment is so significant in the Mahakumbh event. Now moving further, UNESCO also sees it as an important event, so they have included it in the intangible cultural heritage under the UNESCO inscribed Kumbh Mela. So basically what they have done is there is a list of intangible cultural heritage of humanity, and they have included Kumbh Mela in that. So that is the importance for our examination as well. Now the story of Kumbh. The Sanskrit meaning of the word Kumbh is kalash or the pot. Okay, so here we are talking about the pitcher or the pot of the Amrit. Now here you can say, story goes that when Devas and the Asur churned the ocean, that is Sagar Manthan, Dhanvantari emerged carrying a pitcher of Amrit or the elixir of immortality. To make sure the Asura don't get it, Indra's son Jayant ran off with the pot. Surya, Shani, Brahaspati and Chandra, they went along to protect him and the pot. So that is how this story starts. As Jayant ran, the Amrit spilled at 4 spots: Haridwar, Prayagraj, Ujjain and Nasik, and he ran for 12 days. The struggle between the Asur and Devtas, that was there for 12 days. But in Earth days or Earth years, you can say that that was 12 years. And that is why we celebrate Kumbh at 12 years, at the interval of 12 years. Okay. So here he ran for 12 days, as 1 day of the Devas equal to 1 year of humans. Kumbh Mela is celebrated at these locations every 12 years based on the relative positions of the sun, moon and the Jupiter. Now, what are the types of Kumbh? There are 4 types of Kumbh. One, you can see here, Kumbh. That is what basically you can say that every 4 year you will be having every 4th year you will be having a Kumbh Mela, okay, at different locations. So there are 4 locations: Haridwar, Prayagraj, Ujjain and Nasik. Every 4th year you will be seeing that there will be Mela or the fair or the Kumbh will be organized over here. Now that is why you will be seeing that after one circle or after one round you will be seeing that every place will be having, after 12 years they will be organizing the Kumbh in that particular place. So that is why there is an interval of 12 years. Here you can see that once it is held in Haridwar, then after the interval of 12 years again it will be happening in Haridwar. Okay, so that is called as Kumbh. That is Kumbh or the Purn Kumbh you can say. Then coming to the next one, Ardh Kumbh, once in 6 years. So there are 2 places, that is Haridwar and Prayagraj, where you will be seeing that there is Ardh Kumbh as well, because the full Kumbh or the Purn Kumbh, that is happening in 12 years. So here in 6 years it is happening, so that is why it is called as Ardh Kumbh. Then Purn Kumbh, I have already told you that every 12 years at a given location, that means that Haridwar, once it is held, it will be held again in 12 years. Okay, so that is called as Purn Kumbh. Then comes Magh Kumbh. Every year in the month of Magh, you know that in the Hindi calendar we have a month that is called as Magh. So in Prayagraj, every year in the month of Magh we celebrate Magh Kumbh. Then Mahakumbh Mela. This is the time when we are celebrating in 2025. We are celebrating Mahakumbh Mela. That is basically, you can say, when there are 12 Purn Kumbh which happens. Okay, so that is basically after 144 years, because every 12 years we are celebrating one Kumbh and we are talking about 12 Purn Kumbh. That means 144 years interval will be there in one Mahakumbh and other Mahakumbh. So if a person who is being born today, he might not be able to witness Mahakumbh in his lifetime. So that is the importance of this event, and you are being the witness of it. Now let's move further. When we are talking about the locations, so here are 4 locations on which you will be seeing the Kumbh, that is Haridwar, Prayagraj in UP, then Ujjain in MP and Nasik in Maharashtra. Okay, and there are these areas where you will be seeing that the various rivers are going over there, and there is a special significance of a snan at these rivers. Okay, so in Haridwar we have Ganga, in Ujjain we have Shipra river, in Nasik we have Godavari river, and in Prayagraj we have a sangam of Ganga, Yamuna and the, you can say, the mystical Saraswati river. Okay, so that is about, you can say, different rivers over here. Now historical significance if we talk about, so Mahakumbh Mela, transcribed by Adi Shankaracharya, originates from the Puranas describing Devasur Sangram, god and the demons battle for the sacred pitcher of Amrit. We have discussed that, with the Lord Vishnu as Mohini securing it from the demons. So basically there was a time in that particular struggle that pot was with the Danavs or the Asuras. Then the Lord Vishnu has taken an avatar of Mohini, and then he has secured the pot again for the soul or the Devtas. Then during the Maurya and the Gupta period in the 4th and the 6th century, you will be seeing the Kumbh Mela began as a small gathering of pilgrimage across the Indian subcontinent. And after that, in the period of Harshvardhan, we have seen that he has organized big gatherings over here. Its significance increased with the rise of Hinduism, particularly under the ruler like Guptas, and later on we will be seeing that Harshvardhan, he was from the Pushyabhuti dynasty, started the organization of Kumbh fair at Prayagraj. The account can be seen in the foreign you can say traveler's account, that is Huan Sang. He was a Chinese pilgrimage. He has come to the India, or you can say he was a Chinese traveler. He came to India, and in his book he has mentioned such event which is happening during the time of Harshvardhan. Here you can say in the medieval time also the Kumbh has got patronaged by various rulers. So here Cholas, Vijayanagar Empire, Delhi Sultanate, and even Mughals, they have given patronage to the Kumbh congregation. Now during the time of Akbar, you know that Akbar was considered as a tolerant and you can say accommodative you can say king, or the at that point of time Badshah, you can say. So Akbar promoted religious tolerance and granted Naga Sadhu the honor of leading the royal entry in the ceremonial procession. The ceremonial procession, or you can say there is some kind of julush which is there. And after you can say the influence of you can say Marathas increased in this particular region, that started to be called as Peshwai. So in the Peshwai, you can say these Naga Sadhus has the honor to lead the congregation. Okay. And then when we are talking about the colonial period also, so they were also fascinated by it. There is one more important thing I would like to tell you over here, is that there is this term which has been used, that is Shahi Snan. In the start, I have told about Shahi Snan. Now the thing is, this is a you can say event of Sanatan Dharma, or you can say this is an event of a particular community or particular religion. Then why is that we are using Shahi? This is a word that is from the Urdu language, or you can say for the Persian language. Okay. Now this word has got the prominence because at the time of Akbar, and then you can say Jahangir, you will be seeing that there was this confluence of various civilization, confluence of various culture which has happened. And at that point of time, when the Naga Sadhus has got the honor of leading the royal entry, that is called as the Shahi, or you can say Chhavni Pravesh. This time they will be calling it as a Chhavni Pravesh. So that is how it has been, you know, called as Shahi Snan. Okay, so that is, you can say, the beauty of India, where you can see the confluence of various cultures. Then coming to the colonial period, you will be seeing that the British administrator, fascinated by the Kumbh Melas and the scale of it and the diversity, they observed the festival and they have documented it. Okay, so in 19th century, James Prinsep, chronologically they have actually documented the ritualistic practices over here and socio-religious dynamics of this particular organization. Okay, so that is historical evolution, you can say. Now in the conclusion, the Mahakumbh Mela in 2025 promises to be a landmark event building upon the success of previous editions while embracing the innovative advancements. When we are talking about the innovative advancements over here, you will be seeing that the arrangements has been made phenomenal. There are, when we are talking about the administration over there, they have created a new or temporary district, okay, that is Mahakumbh Kshetra or the Mahakumbh region. So basically, they are also enhancing the technology. They are going for the CCTV cameras. They are going for the AI tools. So all these things are being used in the Mahakumbh 2025. The Prayagraj's rich historical, cultural and the spiritual fabric combined with the state-of-the-art facilities will offer pilgrims an unparalleled experience of faith, unity and devotion. So with that, I can say that we are being part of it. We are being the part of history being made over here. So you can witness it and you can be part of it. With that, we'll be moving to the last part, that is your MCQs. Here, in which year was the Kumbh Mela recognized as an intangible cultural heritage by UNESCO? 2014, 2016, 2017 and 2019. So you can attempt this question and answer to me in the comment box. With that, I would like to take your leave. I'll see you in the next episode. Till then, have a good day. Thank you and please don't forget to subscribe the channel.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.